Hi, I'm Ali and a warm welcome to Clear Skin and Wellbeing. So in today's video, we're going to do some really great facial massage and facial work and lymphatic drainage to help reduce those fine lines and wrinkles on the forehead area here. Nice natural massage. So first things first, you want to start off with clean skin and obviously clean fingers. And I'm using a form of slip because you want something which is not going to drag and pull at the skin, if you like. So I've got my facial oil here, I don't know if you can see that there, and you only need a couple of drops, just a couple of drops onto the fingers, or if you have a face cream that's fine too, although I do tend to find with a facial oil it tends to have a better slip and glide, if you like. And whatever you do apply is going to draw in even better and deeper when we're doing these massages. So you want to make sure it's a really nice, gentle, preferably organic, good quality product. So just gently applying onto the forehead area, and then just down by the temples, and then just applying the facial oil the front and back of the ears, and then just down the big SCM muscle here, down to the collarbone. So taking our fingers, let's first of all start with some gentle facial tapping from the eyebrow here, lifting our way all the way up towards the hairline. And what this does, this really does help with blood flow and circulation to the area. Nice gentle tap. If you do have very long nails, you can always use your knuckles. Just be mindful not to go too deep or heavy-handed. Right, so once we've done that, taking our fingers, we're now just very lightly, just working in an upwards motion between the eyes, along the forehead vertically, towards the hairline here. Now you also want to make sure that your face is nice and relaxed and you're not sort of scrunching up. And obviously we hold a lot of tension in our facial and also our shoulders and neck area. And we can actually create those fine lines and wrinkles by how we hold our expressions. So it's always useful to be mindful how you're holding your expression during the daytime and try to keep a nice relaxed face. So coming up. Now I'm in my mid-50s and I've never had Botox or fillers or anything like that. My channels are all about natural skincare and I've actually been a facialist for the last 8 years. So I'm really passionate to help you guys. So please comment down below and tell me if there's any other facial massage exercises or face yoga you'd love me to share with you. So once we've done that, we're placing one hand as an anchor and we're just taking now our knuckles here and we're just very light touch, round circular motions with our knuckles, really nice gentle massage. You don't want to go too deep and heavy-handed with the forehead area here because there's not much sort of, dare I say, fat padding, you know, there's not so much there, so you don't want to be marking the skin, but just gently massaging, releasing any tightness here, any sort of fascia, and you can work in round circular motion the other way as well. And then also the temples. Again, we hold lots of tension. This will reduce and help the nervous system here to relax the face. And then on the other side, knuckles, nice gentle round circular motion. And go to the temples and then just work the other way around as well. And then again, just lifting up now from between the eyes towards the hairline. Now I have started my own natural skincare brand, so if you're interested, I have my facial oil as a link, but if you want to check out my other channel called Face Yoga Master, I have all my products on there. I must actually change and put some more products onto this channel as well. Another thing on the to-do list. And now we're going to do a little bit more fascia work here. So we're taking the fingers and we're going to almost make a crisscross shape. And then we're just going to work in lots of different directions. Again, breaking down any fascia. So if you have any sort of pockets of lines, you can work this area a little bit more. Again, this is nice and light. You don't need to be too heavy-handed, particularly if you have older sagging skin as well. Okay, just really nice and light. You may go a little bit pinky, just blood flow to the area, but that's fine. Again, just nice, light, gentle massage. Not forgetting between the eyes here, we hold a lot of tension, we can get those 11s. And then just gliding in an upwards motion. Nice and light. So let's do a really great exercise for the facial area here. So placing our hands onto our forehead, keeping our shoulders nice and relaxed, keeping the head nice and still. We're just going to lift up with our eyes and come down. Let's do this 5 times, lifting up, coming down, and we're holding and placing our hands onto our forehead so we're not creating any wrinkles, and we're just really helping strengthen that muscle on the forehead area. Let's just do this 2 more times, lifting up, down, and then one last time, and then just massage it out. Now you can do these morning or evening, or you can do them both times actually, depending how much time you have. And if you want to spend a little bit more time on a certain area, feel free to do so. So once we've done that, we're interlocking our fingers now, and we're just very gently gliding along the forehead area. One last time, and then placing our fingers here now between the eyebrows, and this is a really great acupressure point. If you like, you can just come backwards and forwards with the fingers as well. You can use one finger, but if you want a bit more surface area, you can use a few fingers, 2 or 3. And then the same with the temples, again, a great acupressure point. So just very gently holding and placing, and then just very gently go backwards and forwards. Great acupressure point. Okay, calming the nervous system. So we're not creating any fine lines and wrinkles, and we're actually smoothing it out with the facial oil. Now the facial oil I'm using, again, is my own skincare brand, Kinship Skin, and it does actually contain 11 organic ingredients, and it has all sorts in there, and it's absolutely fantastic for the skin food if you like. And then just gliding now down the side of the temples, down towards the front of the ears where we have plenty of lymph nodes. Getting ready for a final lymphatic drainage. And then behind the ears where we have plenty of lymph nodes. And then with one hand at a time, just gliding down from in front and behind the ear, down that big SCM muscle, down to the collarbone. You may want to swallow, as you can literally feel things moving along, and then just gliding down. Front and behind the ear, and down the big SCM muscle, down to the collarbone. And then for the final lymphatic drainage release, which is so important, we've moved toxins and waste, we've done some lovely facial massage, a great facial exercise, some acupressure points, moved everything from the forehead all the way down here. So from the chin all the way down where our collarbone is, just above we have some indentations. I always finish off with a few gentle presses. And this will release all the toxins and waste which we've moved within the forehead area. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please comment down below to tell me how you found this. Also check out my other channel, Face Yoga Master, and check out my facial oil. It is absolutely amazing. I would highly recommend it, and I sell it literally almost around the world. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like, subscribe and share. It really helps with the algorithm, and I really hope this helped you, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Okay, bye.